I want you to picture your kitchen cupboard for just a moment. You probably have an ordinary bottle of plain white vinegar sitting right there on a shelf. Most of us have grabbed that bottle for exactly one job outside. Then we just pop it right back into the cupboard. But we usually don't realize something wonderful. That simple bottle can do 8 more genuinely useful things for our plants. So what else can it actually do? Well, today's explainer covers 9 carefully researched uses for that everyday vinegar. These are honest, reliable methods. They are certainly not just internet myths. There is a clear, scientific reason behind each and every one. You will know exactly when to use vinegar. You will also know exactly when to leave it in the cupboard. Now, I want to plant a little seed of curiosity for you right now. The 9th use is incredibly special. It actually has nothing to do with the garden itself. It is all about what you bring inside. It has saved so much of my own harvested produce from spoiling early. We will get to that wonderful secret at the very end.
It is absolutely crucial to be honest in the garden. Some of the vinegar tricks you might read about online simply do not work. This explainer focuses purely on what is actually true. We will look closely at what works well. We will also look honestly at what fails. That simple honesty is what makes this information genuinely useful to you.
Now, let's start with our very first use. Standard kitchen vinegar is about 5% acetic acid. It works beautifully on young annual weeds. It simply draws the moisture right out of the plant cells, the leaves dry up and die very quickly. But we must be completely honest about its limits here. Vinegar does not kill established weeds like big, deep-rooted dandelions. Those deep roots will simply regrow. Vinegar also harms any plant it touches, so you must keep it safely away from your prized flowers. Here is exactly how to use it safely. Simply look for young weeds growing in your paving cracks. Wait for a nice, dry, sunny morning. Then pour the undiluted kitchen vinegar directly onto those little weeds. The warm sunshine helps speed up the drying process wonderfully. You will see dead brown leaves in just a day or 2. It really is that wonderfully simple. Our second use involves rescuing your favorite terracotta pots. Over time, these beautiful pots develop a white, crusty buildup on the outside. This is simply called calcium carbonate. It comes from natural minerals in your water and fertilizer. It is completely harmless to your plants. However, it blocks the tiny pores in the clay. This means the pot loses its ability to breathe properly. Vinegar solves this problem safely for us. The gentle acid reacts with the calcium. It fizzes that crust away completely. The cleaning process is very gentle. Simply mix equal parts white vinegar and water in a basin. Take an old brush and scrub the pots lightly. For a very heavy crust, you can use pure vinegar instead. Just let the pot soak for 15 minutes first. Then rinse the pot well with clean water. Let it dry completely out in the sun. Your pot will look brand new again. It will breathe properly just like before. And please remember, our most surprising 9th use is still to come. You are absolutely going to love how it protects your harvest. Our 3rd use restores your beloved old garden tools. As we all know, garden tools often get a bit rusty over time. The acid in vinegar gently breaks down iron oxide, and iron oxide is really just another name for rust. To fix this, simply submerge your lightly rusted tools in pure white vinegar. Leave them sitting quietly overnight. The very next day, you scrub them with a little steel wool. The rust comes right off with ease. Dry the tool thoroughly afterward, then gently apply a light coat of oil to protect the metal. There is one vital detail for this to work safely. You must never leave your tools in the vinegar for more than 24 hours. Extended soaking will actually start to damage the good metal underneath. An overnight soak is absolutely perfect. Your favorite old trowel can easily last another 10 years with this simple care. Let's move along to our 4th use. Ants often become a real nuisance along our garden paths. These little visitors leave invisible chemical trails called pheromones. These trails help other ants follow the exact same path to a food source. Vinegar destroys these chemical trails right on contact. Simply mix equal parts white vinegar and water. Spray it gently along the edges of your paths. The ants lose their signal completely. They become disoriented and leave the area peacefully. We must be completely straightforward about this method. It is excellent for treating your boundaries and your paths. It easily disrupts the existing ant trails. However, it does not remove the root cause of the problem. Ants are usually farming other pests like aphids somewhere in your garden. You still need to address those underlying pests. This vinegar spray is just a helpful boundary treatment. Now, before we continue, keep that special harvest-saving trick in mind. We are getting closer to it. The 5th use is a lovely treat for your acid-loving plants. Plants like blueberries and rhododendrons need slightly acidic conditions to thrive. The internet often claims that vinegar is a permanent soil fix for this. Sadly, this is just not true. Vinegar breaks down far too quickly in the soil. It simply cannot create a long-term change. What it does provide is a temporary boost to your watering can. It gently lowers the pH of the water itself. This temporary boost helps your plants absorb their nutrients much better. You should always use apple cider vinegar for this particular trick. Simply add just 1/4 cup to a standard watering can. Do this whenever you water your acid-loving plants. Treat this as a gentle supplementary support. It works best alongside proper compost made specifically for acid-loving plants. It is a lovely little aid for your growing garden.
Our sixth use is creating a wonderfully simple fruit fly trap. Fruit flies absolutely love the smell of fermenting organic matter. Apple cider vinegar smells exactly like fermenting fruit to them. To make the trap, add 3 to 4 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar into a small jar. Next, add 4 or 5 drops of ordinary washing up liquid. The soap breaks the surface tension of the liquid perfectly. The flies are drawn in by the sweet smell, they land on the liquid and immediately sink. Simply place this uncovered jar near your fruit trees. You can also place it in your greenhouse. It is a completely free trap to make. It protects your soft summer fruits beautifully. You just need to remember to replace the mixture every 5 to 7 days. This simple trap makes a very noticeable difference. And please remember, we are getting very close to that highly anticipated 9th use. That special harvest secret is almost here. Our 7th use helps deter unwanted animal visitors. Most animals deeply dislike the sharp, acidic smell of vinegar. Cats, for instance, really hate the smell of white vinegar. You can soak some old cloths in undiluted white vinegar. Place these cloths carefully around your newly planted seed beds. For larger visitors like foxes and deer, use apple cider vinegar instead. Just soak rags in it and tie them firmly to your fence lines. It is a wonderful, completely free and safe scent deterrent. But we must be honest about the maintenance required here. Heavy rain will eventually wash the vinegar away. The protective smell will slowly fade over time. You must remember to replace the soaked rags consistently. It certainly takes a little bit of ongoing effort, yet it is a very effective and gentle way to protect your plants. The 8th use is a gentle treatment for early fungal problems. A very weak vinegar solution disrupts the conditions that powdery mildew needs to grow. The vital safety detail here is the number 1. You must use exactly 1 tablespoon of white vinegar per liter of water. Please never use any more than that. Strong vinegar will quickly scorch your beautiful plant leaves. Spray this weak mixture gently on leaves showing early signs of mildew. It slows the fungal spread safely and kindly. And now, we have finally reached the most surprising discovery of all. For many of you, this will be the most useful trick in the entire explainer. It actually has nothing to do with growing the plants, but every single gardener will absolutely want to know it. So take a comfortable breath. Are you ready? Let's look at our 9th use together. We all know this deep, familiar frustration. You spend months lovingly growing beautiful, fresh food. You proudly bring your summer harvest inside. Then, within just a few days, some of it begins to go off. Your strawberries get fuzzy mold on them. Your tomatoes develop soft, unappealing spots. It is deeply disappointing to see your hard work fade away. This decay happens because of surface bacteria. It also happens because of invisible mold spores. These invisible spores are already resting on the skin when you pick the fruit. A simple vinegar wash solves this problem completely. It safely kills those surface bacteria and invisible spores. Simply mix 1 part white vinegar with 3 parts cold water in a clean basin. Then gently submerge your harvested produce in this water. Leave it resting peacefully there for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, gently remove the food and let it drain. Let it dry completely on a clean, soft towel. Please do not rinse it with water afterwards. The results of this simple wash are truly wonderful. Strawberries washed this way will last 3 to 4 days longer. Your tomatoes will maintain their perfect quality for much longer too. Even lashed lettuce stays crisp in the fridge for up to a full week. And please don't worry, the vinegar smell disappears entirely as the food dries. You will not taste it at all. Every gardener deserves to actually eat the beautiful food they grow. This simple habit makes absolutely sure that you do. Let's take a quiet look back at what we have learned today. You can use vinegar to spot treat young weeds in your paths. It can restore your old, beloved terracotta pots. It can rescue those rusty garden tools. It easily disrupts ant trails safely. You can gently support your acid-loving plants. You can create a wonderful trap for fruit flies.
You can deter cats and deer safely, you can treat early powdery mildew carefully, and most importantly, you can wash your harvested produce to make it last. Gardening should always bring you joy. It should never bring you stress. I gently encourage you to try just one of these tricks this week. Start with the simplest one that appeals to you right now. Please give this explainer a like if it has been helpful to you. Subscribe to the channel so we can continue learning together. And please leave a comment telling me which use you will try first. I promise I read every single comment you leave. Take very good care of yourselves out there. Happy growing.